Oh, he's like 14k. I'm just gonna put the shopping away. I'll be right back. Alright, let's have a swing with the Goblin Infusion. 4%. Failed. Damn. So we're just doing a little bit of Aqua here. Oh, I need to stop using this glider here. I always forget. So much fall damage on the Sky Emperor, it's... Coin purses and labor. How much more have we got on this? Yeah, we still got a while to go. We're only 8 missions and we've been kind of slacking a little bit. This we've been slacking a little bit this week. I kind of want to save my labor a little bit, so I'm gonna grab out. I'm actually gonna do noble purses with this one. So in a bit here, I'll show you guys what we've been working on and give you kind of like a bit of an update and stuff like that. You can see here in my bag, I've got, if you can guess what I've been up to, by a little bit of Archeum, some Black Pearls, and some Books of Aurora. Me and my friend, we did some maps for a while. We had a bunch of big belly fish in our warehouses and that, so we've been opening them up and doing them. They haven't been selling like super quick though, but oh, we got another coin pass. We'll keep on going with this until we're finished with the purses and let it go on a different mission. I've got my next infusion here, which is cool. I'm kind of not sure exactly how I'm going to spend my infusions just yet. I'm still sort of saving them. I'm not sure also if I have... I'm pretty sure I have stuff to feed him on this character. Yeah, I have at least enough to feed one more. I'll have to have a look and see what else there is I can do. Okay. Cool. So I'll show you guys a bit what's been going on. And I'll just change this track. It's not a bad track, but that little bit is a little bit much sometimes. So we've got Squeakers and Augurs. They seem to just hang out here all the time. So for the Erenor set I'm making, I'll need a bunch more labor, so I ended up subbing all my main accounts here. So I've got 6 accounts subbed at the moment, and they're just mostly just to do their farmhand and stuff. Usually, so the way like doing alts usually, or having like alts works is it's if you do 3 on your main PC, and if you have a second PC, then you can do 6. It just works in like you either do 3 or 6. I think is like the way to go. Like if you're doing like a weird number, it's just kind of a bit awkward. That's all. Like there's no point like having a second computer just for one other account unless you ran all your alts on a second computer and only have one client on your main. Yes, I've done a bit of decor on them, which I really like. It's really cool because like this is one of my old characters who was hero, so they can now that I've got the Patreon, they can have a tent or they can have some land. There's another character who was hero on that server, and oh yeah, Kip's in here. They got their Halloween feast table, so I want to decor this stuff a little bit more. I really love the tents. I think they're really fun to decorate. They're such a small space, and they're kind of nice to to decorate. So I haven't done the interiors yet. I'll have to. Oh, this one is kind of, so you can have like a bed, something. You could have a little chest here, but I've got all the chests outside, which is really dope. Turns out you can fit a storage box and you can put a chest on it, and you can have these just sitting outside here like this, so I can access all these. And yeah, so these are mostly just for extra labor and doing farmhand stuff. So in doing my Erenor set, I need a lot of stuff, and I've got all these seeds already saved. So I'm actually almost done with most of the vocation crops that I'll need. It was actually really quick. If you have the vocation, you can get all the seeds really quick. These are all saved up from past, like, just over time I've built a vocation from like playing like different fresh starts where it's been double vocation and things like that. So I just had heaps of vocation, and there was some, because on Unchained, like, you wouldn't, like, you have to have a sub to be able to log into your account. So I cleaned out a bunch of accounts and I spent all the vocation on them, and so that's why that's. Although now, like, I've got them all. Now I can log into them again, and they're all subbed right now. Well, not all of them, just the main 6. And then I've got more seeds in here. So yeah, so there's a little update. The way I've got the chest set up, I haven't really got them super well set up. They're just kind of like, I mean, these are both vocation seeds, and the rest are kind of just like random stuff. Like, this is just a bunch of random stuff, and then like this is like farming stuff. So the idea is that what I want to do, and this is like trade mat stuff. So the idea is that they'll like hang out here most of the time. I wish I could get a little 8x8 down here to sit them all down so they can have a seat and stuff, but sometimes they're sitting up here, sometimes they're sitting down here, and it's a little bit annoying because they do have to go up the up to the top there to check the other chests or like do stuff up there, which it'd be nice if they go all just hang out here and not have to move at all. And I got a little mail out here, which is good. I had to make one of those. And yeah, so that's our little tent setup. Oh, and I mean, kind of thinking about putting giving them different farmhands. Instead of having the corgi, maybe getting a power stone pet on some of those characters. It feels a little bit overkill, but it might be a cool thing to do. I'm not too sure. And then I actually updated my farmhand. I've now got the wisp here. So this whole time I played, I never realized that your farmhand image was literally just your power stone pet sitting here. I thought you had to like basically like break it down like an image item and you couldn't use it again. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah, I never tried to put a power stone pet. So yeah, so that was a funny thing to find out after being somebody who like advocated for using the farmhand a lot over the years when it was new, when people didn't really know what it did. So that was a bit of a funny thing to find out. I've been doing these improved seed bundles or flower bundles. So these give you like a bunch of different plants. So you can look them up on the folio, or I'll just. So there are these bundles. These you can craft when you're famed. So there's farming ones and there's gathering ones. And if you mouse over, and they use 10 scented leaves and then a bunch of the white seeds, which you get from the vendor. And then this one gives all the stuff from the seeds we already spent, plus lilies, lotus, cornflower, and cactus. And then there's a medicine one. This one's not as good. It just gives aloe and ginseng extra. So that one's it's not really worth the scented leaves to do that one. And this one will give mint, rosemary, sunflower, which sunflower is not really good, turmeric, poppy, and saffron. It would be worth doing some of these, but like iris and lavender are kind of meh. So I might just Like, I do need the poppy and stuff. I have the vocation seeds for the poppy and saffron anyway, so I don't need those. So that's fine. But this is just something you can do. There is like a strat where you grow. You give bundles. So you grow worms. You make bundles. So like rose bundles or the white crop bundles. You give those to your farmhand, and then your farmhand will give you royal seeds or scented leaves. And then with that, you then make these bundles. And these give you vocation crops. So you spend your vocation on worm compost, and then you make these. And this will like effectively like double the vocation. Or like give you twice as much vocation worth of these flowers that you can get from here. But I'd have to like recheck the math on the stuff. Like it's still worth vocation wise, I just don't know if it's worth it labor wise. So yeah, but I had so many scented leaves, I made like 300 of these bundles. So I've just been growing these sort of slowly. And then here, so I've set out a bunch of stuff that I need. I still need tons of onyx. I've got most of, actually I do have all the Anya actually. Let me just check my list and see how much Anya I need. 77, so I need 15, I think. 477. Okay, so that is done. So you can see here how I've like laid out all the fabric and stuff here. Like I've got lots of stacks of singles just to like show how much I need. So I'm gonna need fabric here. 53 stacks or 53,000. So I've laid it all out here. The fabric I'm probably going to buy. I should just actually check what. It's any cheap. Okay, no, I'm looking for under 30k. So I'm just gonna. We've got to remember to check every day to try and find some cheap stuff. Yeah, so we're farming a lot of the things. We got all the flaming logs. A lot of the stuff I had before. The iron ingots, I gave up mine away a while ago, so I had to refarm most of those. But they are now here. I can put the Anyas. This is what's really good about having like spreadsheets and like lists of things. Is you get to do this. There. Now that's blue, so that's done. What else have we got here? I don't think we have anything else to check off yet. So yeah, so we got a lot of fabric to get. We've got all the dragon essence. We got a lot of onyx to farm. Mostly it's going to be the onyx and the onyx and the moonlight essence. Those are going to be the two things that are going to be a little bit hard to find, that I might just end up buying a lot of it myself just to save time, but we'll see how we go. Here I'll show you. And then in this chest here, so this is my pigment chest. The way I do my chest is there's one for, this is for oils, so small seed oil and stuff like that, and then there's one for polishes, and then one for pigments. It's just the easiest way to like store these materials. You're not going to use these really for anything else. Maybe if there's specifically a trade pack that you do, but for the most part you won't be doing that. Yeah, so we almost have all the lily. We need about 1,000 more lily. We've got all the cornflower. We need a couple more thousand. Cactus. We got all the mint. We need more saffron and poppy. And then we're gonna have to farm green coral. So we need like 15,000 green coral, and that I'm gonna have to all my aqua farms. I might put those down tonight. And yeah, and the other, what else is on here? And then yeah, the rose and the clovers. So I need 120k of each. And those I'll just farm. I'll just use the farmhand. That's the main reason why I resubbed all those alts, is just to let them farmhand that stuff. I've got chestnuts here, and I've been slowly getting these. These are actually being a pain in the butt to get, but I need another 1150 or so for those. Then those are going to be... Chestnuts are a real pain to farm yourself, because if you plant the trees, they take for a really long time to grow, and then they're always dying. They die all the time, so they're like very expensive in terms of vocation. Wow, this guy's farming a lot of worms. That is a lot of worms. Okay, so yeah, we've been doing Archeum trees each night recently. Honestly, I'm really not sure if it's like how worth it is. It feels it's pretty underwhelming, honestly. Like, you get like 22. Here I got 26 dust, that one. 22 dust. So it's about, each tree is about 1 Archeum crystal worth. So like, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm really just undecided about the whole thing with this. It's like taking a bunch of time. It's a fair bit of labor. I kind of crunched the numbers and it seemed good. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head, but I just think about it. It's just like, it just takes so long to do. So like, let's say, so this is like 30 trees fit on a beanstalk. You can fit a few more, but I just do about 30. And so that's 30 crystals, and then only maybe like 40% of them are gonna be the moonlights, which is what I need. We're getting a lot of starlight today. I think the problem is it's just so time consuming. Like, my guess was I'd need about 2,000 Archeum trees to do, and so that will take me like maybe like 2 weeks if I can do 100 a day. Then that's 20 days, so I guess like 3 weeks. But I don't even know if that's like enough for what I need, like for how many I need. So maybe, I don't know, maybe like this many trees, like 8k trees. Jesus. Yeah, except you will occasionally get like essence and crystal trees, but they're super rare. They nerf the chances of getting shards and crystals by like a bazillion. Like, a really long time ago. Apparently, like, Archeum used to be basically, you would do these trees and you would vendor the Archeum, which is kind of wild to think about, but that's what happened at one point in time. I ran some greater dungeons the other day and gave that like a retest, and I wasn't really sure, like it's a good way to get a bit of Archeum, but you really don't get a lot. So I was not, I mean, if you were to like, if you were to run dungeons and then like compare that to just making gold somehow, and then like, it would be better just to do something where you could farm gold for like farm like 2k gold an hour at least, and then just buy the Archeum. Well, if Archeum like gets more expensive, which it might, then possibly it could shift and it could be worth running the dungeons. Currently it's about maybe like 1,000. Doing just like the greater dungeons, it's like you can make like 1,000 gold in an hour, which is really good for some people. Like I would, and if you like don't have Patreon as well, I would recommend. I definitely recommend doing that. That's a good, dungeons is such a good non-patron way. It's so interesting, like now, like playing Archeage, like because on Unchained everyone had Patreon, like it was just like the normal, but now it's like there's like different strats that would be better for different people, which is kind of interesting. Like it kind of makes you think about like advice you would give to someone. It makes like tailoring advice for particular people like more important. Alright, so that's done. I don't think I'd be bothered running more Archeum trees to the, I mean I haven't run any today, but I think that's I don't think I want to run any. Maybe I'll run some in a little bit. We'll check the Serpentis mine real quick. I've been checking this a lot, and it seems like people have been just leaving it open. Yeah, like sometimes people will like open the wall, and because the mines are open for like 4 hours, people will mine for like an hour or two, and then they'll ditch and they'll go to bed or they'll go do something else, and so pretty often you can come by. Well, not really that often. I mean, it's just you just get lucky and it can be open really. But the last few nights, people have been opening it and just leaving a fair chunk of ores. This one's closed today. Check the other side. It's pretty light. I could run some cargo, but again, I feel like I'm kind of ready to get a bit. This looks open, but when the wall here, it'll render in a little bit later. So just don't get excited until you get like close to it. That's my advice for when you check these, and I'll set up my aqua farms and stuff. That's probably what I'll do now. Sour has 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this bar farm character. Okay, they've got 4 farms. Okay, nice. It's a bit of a shame. I've got a lot of these stellar farms and stuff I could put down. I could put down a lot of land to do a lot of farming, but I just don't have the land. So what I'm gonna do is this is gonna be I think this will be the easiest way to do it. We're going to put to Cinder. We're going to put our farms down in Cinder. Oh, and the coral, I think. Red coral, we have more antler coral. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some bundles. I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna summon my battle clipper and I'm gonna sail everyone out along the boat. But hopefully, I'm hoping that no one turns up thinking that we have thinking that I have like a bunch of alts doing family quests, because I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to put aqua farms down. Okay. I should really just put them on like follow and stuff, or like get them on mounts, but I'm not. I'm a bit rusty with like moving all the like a bunch of characters all at once. Okay, and then I've got. I don't know if this is like overkill as well too. When we get in the water here, or when we get over there, I'll do some plus sums, some math, and just work out how many coral farms I'm actually going to use. Okay, so what I want to do some in a mailbox because some of these will have to buy tax certs. And I want to get the calculator out real quick. Well, hang on. Let me just quickly count how many I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I can do 16. 16, and then, so 10 bundles, gives 16 coral, so that's 160 per, and am I going to do this twice a day? I'll do the math for twice a day and just see, so we'll just do times 2, so 302 a day per thing, times 16. Okay, so, this is kind of funny. So we can smash out all the, we do all the coral in like 3 days. If we do it twice a day. Now, how much labor is? I think it's maybe 10 labor per. I actually don't remember at all. Maybe it's 5? It doesn't matter. Let's not worry about it. Alright, so... Cool, so I'll just go ahead and put all these down. Alright, so they're replaced. We'll send these guys back home. Yeah, we'll get all those in there. We're just gonna chill here. We're gonna wait for our... I'm gonna make some coral bundles. So I'm just gonna do that on... Not sure who's gonna do that actually. I might do it on 2 characters at once. So, let's see. What did we say? 15... Let's say 16k divided by 320 divided by 10. No, 50... hang on. 1600 divided by 16, and then times that by 5. Okay, that's how much coral. So we need 1,000 bundles, which is 500 coral. Okay, cool. So I'll make some extras, just cause. That was like 100 million bazillion gold right there. It's like kind of crazy, like how many seeds or how much you're spending on seeds when you like add it all up. Like it's quite a bit of gold. Now you can either use a farmer's workstation or these stellar 16x16s, and I think the 8x8s as well. You can use these any ones. It doesn't matter whose it is. You can use that, and that will give you, that has all the stuff for the for any farmer's workstation stuff. Get a mailbox out, get that out. Grab that. Now, what key item am I gonna put? Put it on the 1 key. Okay, so the way you do these bundles to fit 10 on there is you have these 2 little triangles. So you have one in this corner, and then the opposite corner you have another one facing like the opposite direction. And then you put a bundle in each corner. And then there's a room here. There's a room here. So that's how it works. So it's 3, 3, and 2 in the other corners. And the way I like to do it is... So I'm doing 3 here. I'll swim, I'll harvest those 3, and then I'll harvest these 2. And then I'll harvest... Wait, hang on. No, it'll be the other way. It'll be like this. Harvest these 3. Harvest the 2. Do the 3. Do those 2. And then here... I have it set up so I'm gathering. Easier to put the 3s back down than the 2s here. And you don't have to do other corner right away. You can do it like that. Like I checked all these trees yesterday and I got like 3 trees or something. It's like one of those other things where it's like, man, I really wish I really went hard on this. Yeah, these are all, there's like 5 here and they've all been chopped. I was curious, like, I wonder if like some people are like chopping them. There's 2 ready here. So when they respawn, there's a chance that they respawn with fruited ones, because there's like maybe it's like a 50% or like a 20%, 25% chance. I don't know, but there's a chance you can spawn like a fully grown tree and a fruited tree when they spawn in the wild. So because these take 2 days. 2 days for these to regen. There could be like an actual way to get the chestnuts to spawn more, but I don't think it's worth. I'm pretty sure just somebody is just chopping them down. Alright, so I've gone through and done a bit of a list for things I'm gonna need for the Erenor gears that I'm going to do. So I guess this chest here is going to be what I'll fill for the Erenor weapons. So we're going to be doing a great club, 2 flutes, and a bow. I've got a second shield already. I've got my OG shield. And that's Celestial, so I think we'll just keep that and upgrade that up. Let's get this list up here, and let's mouse over a bit. Okay, so maybe I need Archeums. We have a bunch of things here. Archeum ingots. 132. It's gonna make multiple stacks of these, and it's 4 things we're crafting. So, I do have some sturdies already made, so that's good. Flaming logs, we need 72, so I'm gonna actually have to farm more flaming logs. I do have some, I tried to sell some the other day, so I'll grab those. They'll be somewhere in my mailbox. I don't think I have stun points or weapon scrolls. I have no idea where they could be. I might have moon points in. Okay, I do have some points. Okay, and I've got a couple of weapon scrolls. Okay, so I'll grab these out. I'll chuck them in that chest. Okay. Oh, there it is right there. Perfect. 72. Oops. Alright, so we need like 50 more. Like 50 more logs. Okay, let's how do we do this here? Here? Let's just make this blue. And so going through here, this will mean I'll be able to so the dragon essence. So I've got a whole bunch of that in my chest here, and I can work out a bunch of how much I can sell later on. Is that right? 350? Yeah. We have a big polish. We need 120 of that. We're gonna need all this small seed oil plus more, I think. That's enough for, so this small seed oil, this is enough for one flute or bow, or one weapon. So I'll need a bunch more rice and corn. So opaque polish we have got. Okay, that's checked out. Iron ingots. Anya, we're gonna need Anya. So we're gonna have to do a bunch more. Gonna have to do a bunch more mining, which that's kind of unfortunate, but I mean it is what it is. Okay, we need a bunch of stacks of these. 600 per. Okay, let's just that goes up there. Okay. And then we need, so if we do this, so if we pull out these 30 ingots, we're not going to need those 20. And then we're going to need 1,000 copper, 1,000 silver. I have these Sunridge ingots. I should probably use these. I might just pull those out anyway. Okay, yeah, and then what else do we need here? I don't have the silver or copper on the list, but they are there. We got, okay. Dragon essence we have. Mysterious garden powder we have. Acid goblets and stuff. So what did I say? 4. We're doing 4, so that's 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay. We need Archeums. We need a bunch of Archeums. We can make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's better. So how much is a stack of this? It's 5 crystals. God, I need the calculator. Sometimes my brain, I just can't do the plus sums. 1,000 divided by 5. 200. Okay. So this stack is enough for one weapon. Okay, so we do need more. We need more Archeums. I need like stuff for the rough polish and that. Let's dump all this. Something like that. Then we're gonna, now with this we can actually sort of see kind of what's going on here. You need 1,000. We need 8,000 of this, I'm pretty sure. If we need more, we'll just get some out. We need lumbers for the other one, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's because you don't, it's not 10 ingots, it's less. Because you got the silver and the copper. Rough polish. 120. We have no rough polishes, so we'll just grab all those out. Two, three. We kind of need more chest space to lay this out well, but I'll just cram it all in there, and as we do the alchemy and stuff, we'll have more space. We need more antler coral. Alright, cool. So that's actually most of the weapons done. I'm gonna grab an alchemy tool out and chuck it down here, just so we do some alchemy on the alt. It's gonna be gonna have all the mats in the chest, and the tool will be right in the corner here. All right, throw all that in there. Yeah, this is a little bit wild actually. Give us a little bit more space, please. Yeah, so we need a bunch more rice and corn for the bows and that, but that's looking pretty good. And then I'll grab the Archeum out actually. I'll just grab it all out, honestly. We'll chuck it all in there. I have to get someone to break all that down. Okay, let's just give that the green light because so it's all good, and we'll have these crafted. You know what? Let's leave this white until I've actually got it all sorted. Anya, okay, so Anya. onyx. That's all we need for that one here. Okay, so for the bows, we had, so all the Archeum is here. This is for all three, even though this is listed up at 1. We have the gobbets. We don't have all the flaming logs yet. We have all the dragon essence, all the mysterious garden powder. We have all the lumber. That's just in this chest here, which is chocolate block. Small seed oils, we need more, so we need more rice and corn. And then for the small seed oil, what's the next oil called? Glossy oil. Yeah. Alright, and then over here, um, 6.3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Well, we need okay, and now we need coral. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then is it wheat? We have wheat, we have rye. They have the same icon, it's so annoying. Okay, here's the wheat. Two, 3, 2. Okay, cool. That's coral, that's wheat. So that's all done. So we still need a bunch of rice and corn. We still need, so this will be double, so that'll be 40, about 48k of each. We still have a bunch though, so I have stacks of rice somewhere, so I'll have to pull those out. And yeah, more anyas, more flaming logs. So we need like 300 more anyas, I think. Yeah. Yeah, basically just a whole 300 more, so... God, how is this all gonna fit in here? I'll probably just make a bunch of the glossy oils, like, right away. for pretty soon, since I've got all the mats here ready to go pretty much. Oh, no, I need the onyx, so we won't do those. So it's another 12k onyx I've got to sort out, so I gotta farm that, I'll buy that, so we'll see. I mean, it's not exactly that much, because look, we got like a bunch here, a bunch of the small pigments, and we got a bunch of the opaque polish, so it's actually like maybe like 6k onyx or something. It's not too incredibly awful, but it's not great. So I basically have enough synth here. Let's close this. So I've got enough synth, so these 4 chase pieces, they can be 1 infusion and then 1 mythic weapon. And then I've got this box here, this is epic. It gives 4 epic weapons and 7 epic armors. So that combined with a 2-hander, a mythic 2-hander, plus I've got this box here, which has got celestial weapons, combined with one of those, that'll be a second infusion, and then I have 1 mythic weapon left over. So I can do these 2, and that's no worries. The issue is, if I want to do more, then I'd probably set this up a little bit differently. Like I'd probably upgrade one of these chest pieces to Eternal. I'd probably upgrade both of these weapons to Eternal. And then I don't know, I'd do something else. And it kind of depends on, so I just want to have a look at, so it kind of just depends on like the goodies in here, right? Like there's not a whole lot. Like the bounce serum dippies, that'll be nice for rerolling some of the Ignish level effect things, artifact level. We had some like labor pots, yeah, like this stuff isn't really a massive. I mean, getting the resplendent would be nice. And like getting some more cast tokens. It's only a few cast tokens, so it's not really a big deal. And this bottom one, this is like not really that good. We do have a few more, not many. We got like 2 missions worth of Arc Pass XP we could feed into a pass, but I think it might be better. Honestly, I think it's probably better just to do just do the pass on the other character. I think that's the way to go. Okay, we are gathering this coral very quick. It's pretty amazing, like, just how good these bundles are. Like, back in the day when you had to single plant all these corals, like, it was... I did, like, for my set, I think I did, like, halfway bundles, half without, maybe? Or, I don't know, I don't remember. I did a bunch of coral farming. I think I ended up selling a lot of my corals that I farmed, like, originally when there was no bundles, and then... but people doing bundles was a bit slow to catch on. People didn't really jump on them very quickly, and so I did a lot of aqua farming back in the day. I mean, it's still pretty decent. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like amazing now, maybe. I mean, most things aren't amazing now though. Like, people don't really pay like crazy prices for things as much now. Like, you occasionally get lucky, but not really. But we'll see. We'll do this and we'll add up how much we could make if we were doing this. We have got 3 minutes left on our breather, so we have been out here for I think 20 minutes or 15 minutes. Might be 15 minutes. I'll resummon my boat. I still don't have the good breather out yet, or my boat with the good breather. I'll try to remember to get that after this. Yeah, it's really important when you're doing this to be putting the bundles down as you go. You don't have to put them exactly like one after the other. You can kind of like this. The ones with 2, I usually gather both of those. We got some sand here. The sand isn't bad to pick up. It's like maybe like 10 silver per labor or something. If it's like, if you're like, say it's like a gold each per sand or something. What did we get? 2 Shadowgun sand, and that was like, I don't know, something. With 40 seconds to spare. So I want to just quickly check how long these are. Yeah, 15 minutes. Okay, so 15 minutes. So that was picking and harvesting, and it's like 5 minutes to get out here. Why am I opening that up? Green corals. So we got. Is this right? Is it more than? I don't know. So 300 gold, 600, 700 gold. So about 700 gold, 720 gold, minus auction tax. And that's in like 20 minutes. So, let's say 700 times, and yeah, so maybe like 2k gold an hour. If you had more farms, it would be more. Like if you were just farming the whole time and you like had a character here, you didn't have to run out here, it would be like almost 3k.